everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. As you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, so let's get into it. A 54-year-old man who once won $10 million in the lottery from a scratch-off ticket has now been convicted of murdering his 24-year-old girlfriend. Now, he allegedly killed her, or not allegedly because clearly he's convicted, but he killed her in 2020. So this is the first report. Autopsy reveals woman fatally shot at Charlotte Hotel, lottery winner charged in murder. Okay, so this happened in Charlotte, North Carolina, not Charlotte, but Charlotte. Okay, an autopsy has been released of the woman who was reportedly killed at a Charlotte hotel over the summer by a $10 million lottery winner. Now, according to the report by the NC Medical Examiner's Office, they say that hotel maids found Kiana Graham fatally shot by a .45 caliber handgun. The report states that she was sleeping when she was shot by her boyfriend. Now, that's real low down and cold-blooded, honey. What could he have been thinking? He shot the woman while she was asleep. That's a dirty coward move right there. Okay, he should get life, if not the death penalty. Now, it also adds that Graham was found in the bed holding a penny in her left hand. Now, that was clearly symbolic, right? So he did that to be even more petty. What was he trying to say? She was only worth a penny or wasn't worth one? I mean, clearly he did that on purpose. Now, the Charlotte Police Department said the incident happened on July the 20th of 2020. Now, the next day, 52-year-old Michael Todd Hill was charged with Graham's murder. Police say that Graham and Hill were in an on and off relationship. The autopsy says Graham was a correctional officer at Pender Correctional Institution, and her mother filed a missing persons report after she failed to show up for work on July the 19th. A detective reported past domestic issues between both Hill and Graham. So anyway, honey, that's also nefarious. But take a good look at his picture because clearly, beloved, that's what losing looks like, okay? That is what losing looks like. How do you win $10 million? You have everything set, and you go out here and kill somebody, honey, because they don't want to be with you. Is that why he killed her? I'm just curious, honey. I don't know the ins and outs of the relationship, but clearly, he could have just moved on, taken his money, and gone on and found someone else. But no possessive people, when they set their eyes on someone, honey, they will not let go. And if you feel like you're pushing them, if they feel like you're pushing them away, well, no telling what they'll do. And it often ends up like this, as I told you all just days ago. Now, so in another report, it goes on to say that Michael Todd Hill, the former nuclear power plant employee, opted years ago for a smaller upfront sum for the money that he won. Okay, after taxes, he got more than $4 million in walking around money. Hill voiced plans to pay bills and invest in his wife's instructional design business. Now pay attention because he had a wife who was closer to his age when he won that money. But so I guess after he got all that cash, honey, he wanted to go get him a younger woman and then killed her. All right. So anyway, more than 4 years later, although the 54-year-old has been convicted of murdering his much younger girlfriend, Kiana Tavangela Graham, who was 24 years old, killed her in a hotel room and left her dead for the housekeepers to find on July the 20th of 2020. Now, jurors found Hill guilty on Friday of first-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a felon. Now, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the murder charge and a concurrent punishment of between 22 to 36 months for the firearm charge. Now, I'm telling you like this. This fool was a whole millionaire, and now you're doing life in the big house. Isn't that something? I mean, could have been living lavish, could have had generational wealth, could have been investing that money, buying real estate and all kinds of stuff. I mean, but this is what some foolish people do. This is what some foolish people do, honey, just waste it, squander their wealth on foolishness. Now, authorities said that Hill shot Graham in the back of the head while she was lying in bed at the Sure Stay Hotel in Charlotte, North Carolina. Surveillance footage showed that the lottery winner was the only person in the room with her. So at the time of the incident, a hotel manager said that Hill was the one who checked in and none of the employees had seen Graham. Housekeeping found the body after Hill did not check out. Graham's mother had also reported her missing after she did not show up for work on July the 19th. She says she was very loved and she's very beautiful. This is what a family friend by the name of Tiffany Wilson said. Now, Hill went from being a millionaire to being accused of murder, telling the court at the time that he could not afford an attorney. What? Couldn't afford an attorney, honey? What happened to the millions? Let me continue, honey, because I cannot. The clerk who sold him the winning lottery ticket reportedly said that he gave her $2,000 as a thank you. Now, see, there you go. There you go, right there. Employees say he seemed like a nice guy. So he gave somebody $2,000 for selling him the ticket. Okay, I heard of being generous, but I'm just sorry. That's just foolish as far as I'm concerned. Okay, that's just foolish. I mean, okay, you want to be generous. All right, I get it. But I probably would have given that money to a homeless person. Just saying, if I did give out any money. But anyway, but the autopsy report noted that the couple had domestic problems in the past. Okay, Hill confessed to murdering Graham, said that he discovered at the hotel that she was texting other men. So that's why he killed her? Because she was texting? Didn't even know for a fact that she was cheating. Even if she was, honey, you don't get to kill somebody because they're out doing their own thing. Just leave. But see, that's what some people won't do. As I told you, honey, pay attention to the red flags. Okay, she probably knew this fool was possessive and controlling, and especially because he's so much older than her. But at the end of the day, she likely stayed because he had all those millions, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Graham and Hill were in a relationship for more than a year and a half after he won the lottery. Now, he knew that younger woman only wanted him because he had money. Please. I mean, he's not much to look at. I'm just saying that. So he already knew what it was. Then he want to act a fool and kill the woman after she decides that she's done or she wants to talk to other men or whatever. I cannot with these devils. Anyway, everyone please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, honey. Drop me a comment, tell me what you think about this, honey, because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, people are who they are. And getting money just makes them more of what they are. So clearly he was already nefarious, honey. And he wasn't even supposed to have a gun in the first place. But nevertheless, he took that gun and killed this woman while she was asleep. Now, what kind of coward, bitch ass move is that? Excuse my French. I'm serious. What kind of move is that? Because here's the thing. Now, they say that he claims he killed her because she was texting other men. He found this at the hotel. So was he likely going through her phone while she was asleep and then saw the text and then just killed her? Didn't even wake her up, talk to her, give her a chance to explain. He just killed the woman in her sleep. That is so nefarious, honey. Let me tell you something. I think I told you all this story before, but years ago, there was a girl that I worked with, a woman named Nicole Spears. Okay? Me and this person rode to work together. We did things together, whatever. I wouldn't say we were friends, but we were associates. And this woman killed her boyfriend. Now, I don't know the exact specifics of the reason, but it was said that she did so for the same reason this fool did. It said that she found out that her boyfriend had cheated and she shot him in the head while he was asleep. Okay, then called her cousin, enlisted his aid, and asked him to help her dispose of the body. Now, the plan was to put the boyfriend in the trunk of a car, in his car, and along with a suitcase full of his items, and then drive it off to the outskirts of town and leave. But the cousin got scared, probably figured he might get caught or pulled over with that dead body in the trunk. And so they opted to, for the time being, put the body outside on the shed and covered up the mattress. And so then, maybe a day or so later, she went to the police station, from what I was told, and then filed a missing persons report on the boyfriend, trying to make it like she had nothing to do with it. Well, something about her story struck the police as suspicious. And so they went to her house, and where they smelled a strong smell of bleach, like somebody's been trying to hide some evidence to clean up something. And so they called the crime scene investigators there. They put down that luminol, and it lit up like a Christmas tree, honey. They said there was a trail of blood from the bedroom all the way out the back door. When they followed it out the back door, guess what? That's where they found the dead body of her boyfriend under that mattress. Her and her cousin both got locked up. I don't know how much time the cousin got, but I do believe she got life. So anyway, that's also nefarious. And honey, it's never worth it. It is not worth your life to be spent in prison. It is not worth killing the person. Just leave. Some people just cannot take no for an answer, honey. That is why I told you all the other day. At the end of the day, when you start seeing red flags of foolishness, people being possessive and controlling, whether it's verbal abuse or physical, honey, run, head for the hills. Anyone who's always calling you throughout the day, demanding to know where you are, what you're doing, and if you, for whatever reason, don't answer their phone calls, they demand an explanation and interrogate you as if they're the police or the FBI. Honey, please leave, okay? Before it's too late, okay? I'm so serious. Anyway, with that all being said, I cannot with these demons and devils, honey. What is the world coming to? I think we all know Babylon is about to fall, okay? It is about to fall. So anyway, with that all being said, everyone please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified it's time the Queen Goddess goes live.